Welcome to Board Spotlight, a brief recap of the biweekly meeting of the Peralta Colleges Board of Trustees. The July 19th meeting started off with a presentation from the Peralta Colleges Foundation.
The foundation gave out 141 scholarships this year. They were totaled about $85,000. And then we also gave out grants to faculty for the library, but also for 2 special projects. We raised $75,000 net from our 2 events, the dinner and the golf tournament. We also had 3 individuals approach us this year, and collectively they gave $18,500. So what is the future? 1,000 scholarships, $50,000 in faculty grants, internal giving that's at a 50% level, a $10 million endowment, which the board indicated several years ago they wanted to try to work for, so we'll continue to try for that. And to have consistent funding streams so that we can maintain the foundation operations. Now that we have some basic infrastructure in place, which we did not have a year ago, our biggest challenge now is finding the donors.
Next up, a proclamation honoring outgoing Peralta Federation of Teachers President Deborah Weintraub.
I know how deep it means for Debbie to honor her family's legacy in activism and labor.
You know, for the last 3 decades, working people have been just getting relentlessly attacked and beat up. And the real question often is, who speaks for the little guy? That's what I love about you, that you speak for the little guy and have been there every time, fighting the good fight.
And finally, a spirited discussion on the creation of 2 advisory committees to the Retirement Board.
I think the item number 17 is mistitled here. What this board should really be concerned about is the creation and the bylaws of the Retirement Board, period. And then that second piece, the input from the community, from those advisory committees, that ought to be taken up within the purview of those the advisory board itself.
At our last board meeting, this item came to us again, establishment of bylaws, and I raised the question because in the bylaws it says very specifically that these advisory committees that are being set up of retirees and of labor union representatives will not have access to confidential documents.
The intent of all members of this board is to create an incredibly transparent organization. Everyone will have all of the information that the board itself, all the advisory committee members will have the same information, and the votes will be in public in the presence of the advisory boards.
The Peralta Community College District Board of Trustees meet the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of every month. All meetings are open to the public and are broadcast live on Peralta TV. Past meetings are available for viewing on the internet at peraltaccd.granicus.com.